Some things will.
How this Bay Area couple took advantage of homeowners. Monday at 6 on News Channel 8.
I don't know, you may have heard I'm training for my first race.
And it's pretty tough, right?
It is.
I tell you what, and I'm training for my first full marathon, which is also big obstacles without actually adding real obstacles to the course. And you know what? Obstacle course racing has become very popular in the last 2 years. Tomorrow, Tampa hosts one called the Hog Wild Mud Run. Now, I went out and found out what draws people to these types of races.
They go by names like Tough Mudder and Warrior Dash, and they're growing in popularity.
Then you got smaller ones like the local ones like Hog Wild, I believe, Mott Grit, that are local Tampa area races. But
They're trail races that take you over walls and through the mud.
What kind of person gravitates toward these events more than just your typical road race?
well, that's a good question because I would probably think it's more of a risk taker.
Arnell Benawa trains people for these obstacle course races.
Our way to help motivate people to get off the couch and start either doing these races or just kind of like getting into challenges and helping them get fit.
Many obstacle course racers are addicted to this relatively new sport because of the camaraderie.
Some of the obstacles are difficult, almost impossible to complete. So, you know, you need the assistance of like a friend, a partner, or a teammate, or a complete stranger.
Arnell's first race of this kind was a year and a half ago. Then he had to travel all the way to North Carolina. Now he helps people tackle ones right here in town. He uses videos like P90X and the glasses.
It's going to help you with your physical and mental speed.
So I tried to join in on the class, and it was tough. I guess that's why they call it a Tough Mudder. These jumping push-ups are to help you climb over walls. I apparently am going to need help.
All the people that I've introduced them into obstacle racing, they've always thanked me.
Maybe one day I'll thank him. But Arnell says, you know, in these races, you don't run the whole time. There's an obstacle about every half mile, so that kind of makes it a little bit easier. And there are free classes like the one that I took with Arnell that every Tuesday at 6:30. And if you're interested, I linked the 813 Fit Club's website to ours. So congratulations to all those people who enjoy getting down in the mud.
Yeah, I looked at that video very closely, and I think about the only thing that was appealing was just crawling in the mud.
Yeah, because I have no upper arm strength. Someone would have to literally throw me over those walls.
I don't want to do that either. All right, thanks so much.
Speaking of something that likes to get down and dirty in the mud, a little pig in Lake County is a huge hit online. Dr. Len Lucerno inherited the baby pig when a woman brought him to the Eastside Veterinary Hospital in Lake County. Oh, to have him put to sleep. Well, the piglet is disabled. His little hind legs don't work, so Dr. Lucerno adopted the piggy, named him Chris P. Bacon, then fashioned the little guy with a wheelchair that he can look at him, bringing it up. And he made it out of his son's next toy. Then what happened?
Oh, and then he yelled at me and, called me a bunch of bad words and pig, and then he calmed down.
Look at him cop a wheel. There he goes. It's when Dr. Lucerno shot video of what he calls Fat First Attempt at Pig Transportation and posted it on YouTube. That's when the world came to know and love Chris P. Bacon. At one point, the video was getting 20,000 views a day. And we want to point out that it was not fat with a PH, pretty hot and tasty, because that would be a little bit too much on the line with a pig named Chris P. Bacon.
What line? The one that you just jumped across? Is that the line she's talking about, Leslie?
There's that one, too.
She just hopped right over that line.
I was thinking Babe or Wilbur, I don't know. All right, folks, look at this. St. Pete, we've got a great drive here on 275. We're not seeing any delays, but there is a little bit of a problem spot as a hit and run. Let's go ahead and take a look at the camera. It was at the exit ramp here, and you can see right here, we've got an emergency vehicle, but nothing else out there on the roadways and no lanes are blocked. So just keep that in mind at the exit ramp. You might see a little bit of activity, but traffic is still moving at very good speeds. Hopping over to Hillsborough County now, if you're traveling through the Ruskin area, southbound 75, the exit to Sun City Center. We've also got a hit and run working there. And now moving over and taking a look in Zephyr Hills, Old Lakeland Highway right at Melrose Avenue. A collision to be on the lookout for. We're looking very good in downtown Tampa. If you happen to use Twitter, you can always tweet me at Leslie Lacey at Twitter. I'll keep you updated on your morning commute. And if you are out and about this weekend, here's what's trending. Baseball fans can have a lot of fun with their favorite Rays player at FanFest on Saturday. Now, the event is free. It's open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. over at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. And motocross fans can get their adrenaline fix at the Forum all weekend with the high-flying Nuclear Cowboys Show. You can see some of the best freestyle motocross athletes in the world.
Well, after a cloudy, dreary, drizzly day yesterday, we're actually starting the same way today. Not much heavy rain coming down, but enough moisture in the atmosphere that you may have to use your windshield wipers because of the low clouds. We have a little heavier rainfall just pushing out of the Highlands County area this morning. In our headlines, showers and clouds, especially the farther south that you live. Maybe some clearing in our northern areas by the afternoon. This is all out ahead of a really strong cold front that's going to come through tomorrow, drastically increasing our wind speeds and drastically cooling us down. Returning to winter, 30s for Sunday and Monday morning. Now, it's a little cooler this morning than yesterday, but not bad. 58 degrees, just these clouds and the sprinkles out there. Most of the rain today will be south of I-4. That's not to say you won't get a rain shower north of I-4, but most of it will be south. 64 degrees at noon. And like I said, we actually should see some sunshine, especially the farther north that you live, which is a far cry from the dreary gray day yesterday. 69 degrees at 3 p.m. Right now it's 57 in Plant City, 50 in Inverness, 57 Tampa, 59 in St. Pete. In Bradenton, you're waking up to 58 degrees. Now, there is another cold front bringing really cold air to parts of the country. 9 degrees in Minneapolis, 16 in Rapid City, 30 in Chicago. And it's that cold front that just pushed through Chicago, just south of St. Louis, just north of Memphis, a little line of showers there. That's the cold front we're waiting on for tomorrow. But in the meantime, notice how we're clearing out from north to south. That's what's going to happen throughout the day today. Watch our RPM forecast model. There's this stalled front to our south. So by about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, any showers would be well south of I-4. That's when we turn our attention to this front. It's going to come through, bringing snowfall to portions of the southeast, maybe a few showers for us, but the big news with this cold front will be the cold, cold air coming in behind it. Highs today around 69 degrees. Notice mostly cloudy, about a 30% chance of showers, 62 degrees this evening and 52 degrees overnight. But tomorrow, those wind speeds pick up, so the 65-degree high will feel even colder. And those wind speeds bringing in the colder air. So 39 degrees Sunday morning, and that's in Tampa, which means inland areas, northern areas close to freezing. Another really cold start to Monday before mid-70s on Tuesday. So the cold weather is very short-lived.
That's great.
But it will be here, so heads up.
We'll bundle up.
Yeah.
We are forewarned. Thank you very much. It's 6:20. Thousands of foreigners in Florida are breaking the law simply by getting behind the wheel.
We'll explain that story coming up, and there's more financial trouble at the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary. This time, the state wants tax money. You're watching News Channel 8 today.
Storm Team 8 weather brought to you by the Law Office of Catania and Catania.
Can your face reveal secrets about your health? This ancient health practice is making a comeback.
Oftentimes, I think you guys can find problems before your doctor does.
How you can uncover the clues to prevent the diseases you fear most.
Today at 4 on News Channel 8.
Drive a new Ford for the new year with a lower payment. It's Lakeland Ford's Payment Reduction Challenge. New Fusion, just $17,900 or $153 a month. 13 to choose from. Plus, now through Monday, we'll double your rebates, up to $5,000. Only at Lakeland Ford on Memorial Boulevard in Lakeland.
Is it wrong to buy an entire outfit to match your mani-pedi? Shop like a fashionista. Not if you find something amazing for less than the price of it. Save like a Maxxinista. Designer brands at TJ prices. TJ Maxx.
Hey y'all, I'm Paula Dean. And people that really know me know that my favorite recipes are going to start with chicken. Springer Mountain Farms is the chicken that's always juicy, tender, and full of flavor. So gather your family and friends around the table and show them how much you love them.
American Humane Certified, raised without antibiotics, pure Springer Mountain Farms chicken.
Now that's good chicken, y'all.